Hey there, 65 here, playing in the garage again. Today, stuck motor. Let me show you. We have a typical single stage snowblower with a, let's pull the pull start, seized up engine. It's stuck good. I did pull out the spark plug just to make sure it wasn't hydro locked or something that, who knows, maybe they tipped it up, tons of fuel or something ran into there. But even when it's hydro locked, a lot of times you can bleed past the pressure. That's not going anywhere. They said it was making some funny noises. So, I guarantee they ran straight gas or really crappy two-stroke. So, the technique in actually taking a seized up engine, they're not always junk, but the technique in doing it is just using brute force to turn the crankshaft. It's about all there is to it. You can save some of them not. And there we go. That broke it free. It freed up, but it does not sound good even pulling it over. So maybe a little 5W30 will drop down in there. I'm going to put some really heavy laced, probably 32 to 1, 20 to 1 oil fuel mixture in there. And we're going to see if she'll fire up, sounding like crap. Let's see. Well, I decided before I put gas in there, I better check the carburetor because it's been sitting for a long time. And sure enough, there is some two-stroke in there, but there's also old two-stroke. So I'll do a quick carb cleaning. If you guys need to know how to clean this style Tecumseh carburetor, I do have some videos on there. Maybe I'll put the link right here, but I'll clean this real fast. Just take me a second, and then we'll put it back together and see if she'll fire right up. I don't have too high hopes for this. The way this sounds when you pull it over, there's something in there that doesn't sound right. But we'll give her a go. Wow. There we go. There you go, guys. I just barely pulled out the spark plug so I could see down the hole because this is still moving a little bit, but the piston does not go up and down. So you guys barely witnessed throwing a rod. Out of all the machinery I've ever fixed, this is only the second one that's ever done it while it's in my care. So, but it was pretty bad to begin with. But a lot of times, and the reason I started this video is I was hoping to do, you know, a resurrection and, you know, yay, I was able to save it. And you can, and I want to say it's about 50-50 that when these seize up from using straight gas or really crappy two-stroke oil, that you can save these. You can free them up. You put a little oil down there. They will run again, and they will go for years and years to come if you baby them afterwards. And a lot of that comes with good oil, really good oil, and running them a little bit richer than they should. As far as oil to gas mixture. Now, one of the biggest things when it comes to two-stroke oil is never buy cheap two-stroke oil. But two-stroke oil is cheap by itself, so I mean we're talking virtually no difference at all. Let me show you what you need to look for. Now I get quite a few bottles of two-stroke oil from when I get equipment from people, and there's some brands, things you want to stay away from, like ones you've never heard the name of. You know, that's not a brand name. Stay Mix or Pro Mix, and I never like anything that says safely replaces all two-stroke oils. You can mix it 50 to 1 or down to 16 to 1. It doesn't matter. That's a little bit of bull crap. Read the back, just generic directions. Same with this one. This one you can mix different generic stuff. This Echo brand is actually a brand, but I still personally, I probably wouldn't even use this. And the reason why is you want oil that's met certain certifications, certain classifications. Otherwise, all this probably is straight 30 weight oil. Nothing. Where they sell a whole quart for $1.50 and they just put it in here. That's it. Nothing more in here. Now, even this cheap Walmart brand stuff right here, what you want to see is something that is TC-W3 and NMMA right there, big. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's National Marine Engine Manufacturer Association, something like that. But the marine industry has certified their own oil, making sure that it's good. And marine engines are expensive. They want them to last. Evinrude, you know, Johnson, whoever's, they want their stuff to last. They want it to last forever. You know, buy a big jug like this. This is Evinrude. Of course, this is going to be TC-W3 certified and NMMA certified. This stuff right here, this will double the life of your two-stroke equipment. Your chainsaw, your snowblower, your snowmobile, this stuff, premium. I do know that, you know, a lot of manufacturers, you know, Polaris and stuff like that, they do their own synthetic oil. And that stuff's awesome. You know, this stuff right here, I think even this Walmart jug is $8, something like that. And this will last you a lifetime. I probably want to buy this stuff if you were. I do have another jug that I actually dip out of, but that I actually get out of, but I can't find it right now. But you want it to last, use that stuff. That's my little rant, guys. And then if you do have an engine that you do unseas, and it calls for 50 to 1 or something like that, run it richer. Run it 40 to 1. Run it 32 to 1. You know, it might smoke just a little bit, but it's going to smoke anyway. It'll last a little longer. Another thing that I suggest to everybody is, I hate running equipment on 50 to 1. Hate it. I know the EPA is going to hate me for saying that, but I hate it. You want your engine to burn up, run it 50 to 1. Especially with the carburetors these days, they make them run so lean, trying to keep the pollutants down as much as possible. Two-stroke engines can be very clean. They try to keep it down so lean so they're giving as little gas as possible, and that gives as little oil as possible. And so you're going to score your piston. You're going to lessen the life of it a ton. Run 40 to 1. You won't hurt anything. The engine will easily handle it. It won't foul plugs. Run 40 to 1. Your equipment will last a lot longer. Okay, guys. I know you're dying to see what's inside that engine that blew up. Let's take a look. I saved the shining moment for you guys. And that was easy. Wow. That's never good. That rod is snapped. That's what happens sometimes when the engine seizes up. It wants to take everything with him. That's actually not that bad. I think so the little bearing burned up. Yeah, that's lots of bits and pieces. See if we can get the piston out. And Boar got one good chunk out of it. I know it's hard to see. A little bit of scoring, that's not bad. That's not bad. There's a little bit of a chunk between the, no, maybe not, yeah. Right there, between two little passages, but that's going up and down. I bet you this thing would have still ran good. That's not scored up bad at all for seizing up. Huh. No, look at those rings. They're not bad at all. So if this wouldn't have been pushed to the point where it seized up the main bearing for not having enough oil in it, this one would have kept going. Guess what? I have another engine. So that's the good news. I scrapped out another unit that the unit had went bad and have an extra engine. So I'll do that in the next video. Comment, rate, and I'll put up another video with me replacing the engine. See you guys soon.